Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be looking at the 2023 N case, so let's begin. First of all we have this lovely 64 Chevy Nova wagon. Very nice in red, kind of like the Chevelle SS wagon which we saw in 2022 in blue and white. There's a nice recolor of the 560 Mercedes-Benz SEC AMG in silver. I do prefer the original black colour variant though. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. We have a recolor of the Mustang NHRA funny car. I'm not too fond of this car. I'm not a big fan of it. I won't be personally buying this one. However, this one's a really awesome recolor. Jaguar I-Pace E-Trophy. It debuted in black and blue, and now it's in white and black with a little bit of grey on there. So I really do like that recolor. I think it's quite a solid one. Here's a motorbike, a Ducati Desert X, if you're interested in that. It's there. Next up, we have the Honda Civic Type R 2018. I don't like the livery on this. The police stuff doesn't really fit on this car, in my opinion. However, this is an interesting one. Toyota Tacoma from 2020. I'm not too keen on the blue wheels, but there's kind of a story behind that. It's got RAVs written on the side, so it's got front, rear, and side tampos, and obviously the wheels are meant to be RAVs wheels. That's an 88 Honda CRX. I'm not too keen on that blue colour. Don't think that looks very nice. However, this 86 Ford Thunderbird Pro Stock does look great. Debuted in blue. I think it looks much better in that red. It is a metallic red, and yeah, that just looks much better. Here's an i8 Roadster from BMW. I think that's a nicer colour than the debut colour this year. It was in like a matte grey. Wasn't too keen on that colour, and they were a bit stingy on the tampo on that car as well, because all they give you is, I believe, rear lights, and that's about it. This is an interesting one. This looks like a 32 Ford Coupe. It's a fantasy casting, pass and gasser, definitely based on that Ford. And this one's an interesting one. The 73 Jeep J-Tech. That's awesome. In orange, it's a metallic orange, and I think that looks phenomenal. Very nice car. We have a recolor of the Corvette C706 convertible. Very nice. Debuted in red and black. Now it's in this, I don't know, metallic-y orange and black. And the interesting thing about this year is they have the hardtop and the convertible version of this car in the mainline, which is awesome. There's a Tesla Roadster in orange recolor, very, very nice looking, from the Then and Now series. I wonder what the now version of the car will be, probably the new version of the Tesla Roadster. Here's a nice one, the Fiat 500e recolor in red, and the tampo work is in orange, looks very, very nice. I'm not sure whether the blue or this one's the nicer one. They're both really solid, and I'm surprised they're both nice, because honestly this car is not the most popular between Hot Wheels collectors, just because it's kind of like a European car, and I guess the European stuff isn't as appreciated, and it's kind of a weird, cute little car. This is really nice, the 89 Mazda Savannah. I got the green one, which is in the C case, definitely going to replace it with this black one. I think the black one looks much nicer, with the chrome wheels. This is also a nice one, the Rimac Nevera recolor in white, super, super nice. Some people aren't too keen on the casting. I've made a review of it because the spoiler's up. Now, in real life, it is active aero, so when the car's not moving, the spoiler should be down, so people kind of criticise that. This is the treasure hunt for this case. It's the tuned Volkswagen Golf Mark 1. I'm not usually too keen on the tuned stuff. However, this is an exception. This is really nice. And with it being a treasure hunt, it gives me an excuse to buy this, because I only buy the realistic cars usually. However, with it being a treasure hunt, I'll definitely grab this one if I see it. But no, in my luck, I won't, because usually all I see is the fantasy treasure hunts, which are the ones that I'm not buying. I only buy the licensed ones. And this is a licensed one, but it's an interesting one. This is an actual decent fantasy casting, Mighty K in the Ryu Asada Tribute livery, very, very nice. And this is the Ice Shredder here. Very interesting with the two dudes in there. Not my thing, but yeah, and it's a fantasy. Another fantasy, this is the Fast Feline or Felion. Yeah, this one's an interesting one. It kind of looks like a Jaguar. I don't know if that's like Hot Wheels' take on the Jaguar. Classical Jaguar, but kind of got modern elements. Bison T5 and the Batmobile, because you can't go a case without a Batmobile. There's that Mercedes recolor again. Like I say, I think the debut in black looked a bit better, but hey, if you missed the black one, there's your opportunity to get the silver one. Highway Hauler 2. This is a cool one because you can actually store cars in the back. It actually opens up, so you can kind of like store cars and transport them, and it's kind of popular for that. Brand new custom for 2023. This is the Bugatti Bolide. Very nice in black and blue. We have front tampos for the headlights and rear tampos for the rear lights. Very, very nice. And it also has shut-offs, which is a very interesting thing. Internal Mattel talk. We saw this on Lamley's video where he was discussing with the guys at Hot Wheels. It's pretty much holes, and very interesting to see, especially on a main line. There's another Bugatti Bolide. Very, very nice casting. Mark Jones was talking about this one and showcasing it literally probably only a month ago. This one's a really nice one. 2022 Dodge Challenger Hellcats in purple. Just to let you know, it has side tampos and top tampos, but it does not have headlight or rear light tampos on there. So that's kind of a shame, but it actually does look really solid. And I'm saying that because you didn't really get a good look at that on this video. This is a nice one. The Porsche 935, wrapped in the 75th anniversary livery, because it is the 75th anniversary of Porsche. Very, very nice. This will be the super treasure hunt of this case. Has those aero disc wheels, and honestly, I think that one's a really solid looking one. Really, really impressed with that, and the colour actually looks nice. I wasn't too keen on it when I first saw it, but I think the regular version looks better than the super. Here's a really, really nice new casting. Custom 68 Camaro. That's 2 new castings in this case. I'll talk a little bit more about that one in a second, but this is the Volvo XC40 Recharge, which is from the previous case carryover. And this is the 18 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, again carryover, and another Jeep J10. All of those are very, very nice. Talking a little bit more about that custom Camaro then. Never mind, we're going to talk about this first. The Porsche 928S Safari. This is an interesting one. Wasn't expecting this to be in Hot Wheels lineup. It's a super weird looking car, but honestly, I'm excited about that. And there's that Fiat 500e. Now let's talk about the custom Camaro. It is super cool. It's a Hot Wheels own design. They've created this. It's meant to be a modified Camaro, and this is a super, super nice one in my opinion. Very well detailed. We have side tampos and top tampos. It's quite a nice, I don't know, design. It's kind of like Scully themed, and it's really, really nice. Honestly, super, super nice. 10 out of 10 probably on that, but I will be reviewing it when it comes out. This is also a solid one. Land Rover Defender 90. We don't see an awful lot of British boxy off-roaders like this, so it's really nice when we see it. It's in gunmetal grey with side tampos. Honestly, love that one. Looks phenomenal in my opinion. There's another one of them funny cars, the Mustang funny cars. And there's that XC40 Recharge with like a forest, like camo-y design. Very, very nice. It's a carryover from the last case. Solid, solid new castings this year. I haven't disliked any of them. And there's that Tesla Roadster in orange again. And there's the i8 in black again. But yeah, the castings this year have been, I can't complain. Can't complain at all about them, the new ones. I don't think there's been one bad one. There hasn't been one bad one in my opinion, so that's really, really nice to see. Hopefully this continues next year, because honestly, loving it. Loving the main line at the moment. The premium's also kicking off really well, especially Boulevard, so super, super awesome. Just some more fantasies, although this one's an interesting one. I don't think I've ever seen this one before, so let me know if this is a new fantasy casting. I don't think it is, but that looks really interesting. This is a really, really nice car coming up, but there's that Mighty K again. The next car is the Reventon. Now, it is Lamborghini's 60th anniversary, and that means anniversary in Italian. So this is an anniversary car for the Lamborghini Reventon. It's in a metallic orangey red. Super nice. We haven't seen the Reventon since it was in blue, and it was the Super Treasure Hunt. I think this version looks way better than that Super Treasure Hunt version. I didn't really like the Super Treasure Hunt version. But there it is again. There's the Camaro, 68 Camaro Custom. Really, really nice. There's that Toyota Tacoma again. But yeah, that Custom Camaro casting I really, really like. I don't know if it's as good as the Bolide, but it's going to be solid, and I'll definitely make a review when I get it. 2024 Hummer EV. Super, super nice. It's got the Barbie livery on there, and it actually looks quite good. If you didn't know it was Barbie, you'd just think, oh, that's nice, like the details on the side. Not sure if it's got front and rear light tampos anymore, though. It used to in the debut casting. I don't know. Are they going to be nice and kind with us and give us that extra bit of tampo work? I'm not sure. There's the ugly Civic, in my opinion. I don't really think that suits the car at all. I think they should give up with that police livery. It just doesn't look very good on many cars. This is a really, really nice car. The Ford Bronco R. This was in premium last year, I think, in the American culture pack 5 thing in car culture. I think this looks way better than the premium version. The colours on this are great in black and red with that kind of racing livery on there. And this is another awesome one. This is carryover. 76 Chevy Chevette. Honestly, it looks kind of like, I don't know if it's like a drag race or a demo derby car. It's a very interesting one. Love that. Can't wait to get it. This one's also awesome. 62 Corvette in gunmetal grey with some white striping and like, I think it's grey, but it might be a light grey or it might be white. It's quite hard to tell. Very classical car. And that's part of the Then Now series. If you don't know what the Now car of that would be, it is the Corvette C7Z06 hardtop version, which I have already posted a review on my channel about. So check that out if you haven't seen it. That is what that is. But anyways, that is this case. The rest are all just fantasy castings. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more like it, tell me in the comments. If you're new, subscribe. If you enjoyed, like. And that's it really for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys then. Bye bye.